What's up, family? It's your girl, Kamani. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so that way every time that I go up, you know what's up. You know what, baby? Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to your rescue. You got to pull your own self up out that rut. Be determined. Be motivated. Be determined to go get it. See, I stopped sitting around expecting for people to pull me up and lift me up. I stopped being mad and I stopped being angry about people not willing to give me opportunities and slam doors in my face and not wanting for me to have a seat at the table. Instead, I began to create my own table for me to sit in. First and foremost, put your faith in God. Put your faith in the Most High or whoever you strive in. And begin to focus on your purpose and figure out what your purpose is. Because see, once you figure out your purpose, once you chase your purpose, the money will flow, the money will come in. Because you are aligned, you're in your purpose. See, many of us looking for somebody to save you, somebody to help you. The truth of the matter is, the harsh reality is that nobody gives a fuck about your situation. Nobody gives a fuck about you. And you can't get mad at other people for what they do with their money, how they choose to handle their resources. You can't get mad at nobody else because the truth of the matter is nobody is responsible for you but you. See, once you're grown and you're a grown adult, you're your own responsibility. Nobody gives a fuck. See, I had to come to the realization that everybody ain't like me. See, when I have it, I would freely give. You know, you be there for other people. And when the time comes where you, the very person, when the shoe on the other foot, and you need somebody to just be there for you and give you a helping hand, those very same people laugh. Those very same people turn their backs on you. Those very same people talk bad about you. The very same ones that you help. See, I learned to begin to use my discernment. Because, see, everybody ain't meant for you to help, for you to lend your resources to. Everybody not meant. Because understand that some people are simply going through negative karma because they're fucked up individuals. And sometimes helping the wrong people will cause everything to begin to decrease and go into shambles in your own life. Because see, when somebody's going through karma, when they getting their payback and you try to step in and intervene, when they have those tower moments, it's going to hit you too. It ain't meant for you to save everybody. Everybody ain't meant to be saved. We living in a time where everybody out for themselves. It's a cold world out here. And being that everybody is out for themselves, it's time for you to be out for you. You got to do what's best for you. You got to put you first. See, oftentimes I found myself being 10 steps backwards after going 10 steps forward. I found myself taking losses after trying to be there so much for other people, putting people before myself. Times where I could have put myself ahead. Instead, I'd be in the same position, going out my way from somebody else. Stop making other people problems your problems. Stop taking on other people's shit. Who's there to carry your baggage? Who's there to carry your shit? Who's there to carry your grocery? Literally, who's there to carry your luggage? Who's there? Ain't nobody gonna save you but you. Ain't nobody gonna pull you up out that rut but you. See, it's time for you to make better financial decisions. And see, sometimes we got to go without some things in order to get some things. See, when everybody else is splurging and they doing this and doing that, sometimes you got to be the person that say, you know what, I ain't finna go out to eat today. You know what, I ain't finna go hang out with y'all today. I ain't finna pop bottles today. I'm not finna do all this today. Instead, choose to make smart choices and put your money in the right places. So that way, in the end, you said, see, everybody's so busy thinking about the now. See, but I've always been a person to think about the future. It's not about just the now. It's about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Where would you be? See, sometimes we got to go through some things to get through some things. And sometimes you got to struggle a little bit. Sometimes you got to go without some things a little bit. It's called sacrifice. You got to sacrifice some things in order for you to have it all later on. Trust me, it ain't gonna be too long. It's temporary. You gotta be willing to go to some temporary discomfort and some temporary uncomfortability in order to get to a place where you're comfortable. Don't be concerned with keeping up with the Joneses. Don't be concerned with trying to get the next and the latest trends that's out now because everybody else doing it. That's why people stay broke, because people's got this mentality to just get money and just spend it right back out into the economy, into material shit that's not doing nothing for them. That's not going to bring them no type of financial gains, and not putting their money in the right places. People make money to go get nice cars and jewelry and clothes, just all this shit that it ain't gonna bring you. It's no value to it. See, clothes and shoes and going shopping, those things are always going to be there. Those things is always going to be there. So it's okay to say no today, so you can say yes to everything in the future. So you can say yes to everything tomorrow. It doesn't matter who's president. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? If no matter what president has been in the chair, if you still, the poll still pouring, the rich still riching, nothing changing. Like, what are you going to do different? What changes are you going to make in your life to make sure that you have a brighter and better future? What changes are you going to make? Because no matter who the president is, you can't keep blaming it on the president. No matter who the politicians are, you can't keep blaming the politicians. You can't keep blaming the presidents. You can't keep blaming your friends, your family. You can't keep blaming the people around you. You simply got to look out for you and do what's best for you, because the truth of the matter is nobody is coming to save you, because nobody's looking out for your best interests. And that's the tough reality that you have to face. Grocery gonna still keep going up. Light bill gonna still keep hitting you. Car insurance gonna still keep hitting you. You know what I'm saying? One thing about them bills on motherfucking stop. Them motherfuckers keep going, and they accumulate and they add up. So what are you gonna do to enhance your finances? Because see, we're living at a time where at one point you could survive off of one income. Now people have to live together just to survive. Nowadays you have to have multiple streams of income just to survive. That's the world we're living in today. So what are you going to do differently to starting today to make sure that you have the security that you need and require and that you want? So that way you don't have to be in a position to have to beg or ask a motherfucker for shit. See, that's one thing that I know a lot of us hate. We hate being financially or hate being dependent on anyone in any shape, form, or fashion. Because see, when you dependent on motherfuckers, you give motherfuckers the power and the ability to treat you like shit. But see, when you position yourself, when you play your cards right, you play chess and not checkers. And you level yourself and position yourself in a way, you put yourself in a position where nobody has the authority or have the power to do you how to treat you like shit and do you any kind of way. Because see, when you fucked up and when you down, people treat your ass like shit. That's when you really see how people really feel about you. They treat you like the scum on the fucking earth. You got people that'll help you, but they nice nasty with that shit. It's like they act like they helping you, but then they gotta yell, they trying to complain, they like just poking the bear, doing all type of shit to trigger you because they know you're in a vulnerable position where you need their ass. So what are you going to do differently to make sure that you're not in that position? Because the truth of the matter is, ain't nobody coming to save your ass. Just period. I don't care what the economy look like. I don't care what the economy is. You got to figure out what's best for you. How you going to survive in this economy? How you going to survive in this world? Think about your children. Think about your children and their children and so forth and so forth, your generation. What are you going to do to make sure the generation now and after you ain't never got to worry about shit? Choices. We all have 24 hours in a day. And I ain't saying that the road gonna be easy. It ain't easy trying to get to it. Ain't easy. This shit it's gonna be a lot of nights you gonna cry. It's gonna be a lot of days you gonna go without. It's gonna be a lot of days that you gonna be pissed off. You gonna be mad. But it's all about perspective. See, every day ain't gonna be perfect, because even understand that even rich folks have problems. Even rich folks go through shit. See, we all gonna go through things in life. Ain't nobody exempt from that. It's levels to this shit. So what kind of level you want to be on? You want them poor people problems, or you want them rich motherfucking problems? Which problems you want? See, it's levels to this shit. Because we all dealing with some shit in life. You can sit and blame everybody. You can sit and drown in woe is me and your issues. Or you can decide to get up and do something about it. It's up to you. It's your choice. Till next time. Bye. I love you guys.